Hello, kids, and welcome back to Paralives with way too many toddlers. These guys all need food, and then they all need a bath. How about we just leave the house? I feel bad. I don't know. I don't know. I think we might just leave the house. I'm so sorry. I'm in the need of recording a lot, and I don't know. Do I want to do myself the give myself the extra stress of having three triplet toddlers and they constantly need something and they just always yell and do things I don't want them to do. Yeah, you guys, you could all kind of talk together. Go do that. Work on your language skills at least. Well, I don't know why you're using this sink, but sure. By the way, they fixed mirrors. They're no longer cursed. I love that. That's a nice little change. Do we have any current quests? Dance at the park. Oh, on Monday we should have went through the trash. I don't think we did that. Oopsie. Well, little oopsies. They're part of gaming. Okay, Alice is mad. Now they're all mad. Okay, time to leave. Don't do this in real life, kids. And just in case anyone is going to find this video in 10 years and wants to then call CPS on me, I do not condone this behavior in real life. I would not do that. Okay? Just before I have to find a lawyer many years down the line because of something. I almost said teenage meme. Something I thought would be funny to say in a video many years ago. In a video game, on top of that. People are weird, okay? That's all I know. Okay. Is something broken for you guys? Oh, your shower is broken. That's unfortunate. You're not gonna repair the shower, okay. Nice little washer and dryer combo there. Sorry for staring at you. I didn't mean to. I just like looking around here, seeing how people's houses look. Okay, the kids are you going to take care? Yep, their needs are going up. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. We do have that. A Caesar salad and filet mignon. Okay, I think that was fish, right? Or was that a way you prepare steak? I was vegan. Well, okay, I was vegetarian before I ever started cooking, and I was vegan before I really got into cooking. Okay, don't expect me to know dead animal dish names. Okay. Do we have any good stuff? I really hope that when we do get more gameplay features, that we will definitely have more skills then. Especially, ooh, we are missing that one. Never mind, we're going here today. Especially like writing, I would love that as a skill. That would be probably one of my most highest requested skills to add to this game. I mean, I'd also really appreciate gardening, but I do think that is on there to add soonish list. I don't know about writing, but I do know that there's a gardening mod. I've been meaning to check that out and all that, but life, so much is happening. I'm back to my old graphics card, by the way, because Life in the Woods was being not happy with the new one, and I felt bad that I keep stealing my boyfriend's hardware, and my now again current graphics card, the Nvidia one that I had, I don't know if that just doesn't work well on Linux or AMD ones just are much better for it. I don't know. Fact is, he would have had many hours of work to get that graphics card properly like working and recognized by his PC, which I don't really want to do to him because he bought that other one for himself. He should be able to use that. And then yesterday he just bought a better power supply thing that the graphics card doesn't get fried when it's in his PC. And then yesterday he switched them again. So everything is back to how it should be. With just most of my hardware being stolen from the boyfriend, but not basically all of it. Progress. Just gave a physical thumbs up here. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't know, there are so many skills I would love to see in live sim games. I think I have mentioned before that I have like a little project file where I'm like planning a life simulation game that I will most likely never make because I don't know how to program and I find that incredibly terrifying. So maybe one day I'll have enough of a following to be like, yo, any company wants to develop this, here's all the stuff laid out for you. You just need to code it. And like maybe, given that I am getting more and more interested in artsy things as I get older, and I'm definitely interested in making 3D models, I could possibly make some of those myself, maybe one day, I don't know. But, I do have this really long list of... Oh, 3 minutes? Didn't pay attention to the time. Oopsie! What do you mean to say? Yeah, I have this really long list of skills I would add if I were to make a life simulation game. I'm very passionate about that. Like skills and interests. I'm not really sure how I would personally do that. Because I really like the way Paralives done it with like these different categories and then you have like your sub skills in here. I find that pretty cool. I don't know how I would do it, but I'm just like writing things down. I'm like, figure that out later. Or never, because the chances of it becoming an actual game are very low. But you never know. You never know what might happen. And given that I love simulation games, especially life simulation games, maybe one day. One day. Never say never. I just put my finger into my eye because I meant to scratch it, but I didn't close it fast enough. My cube is on the floor today. Right, he got an hour off early now. Oh. You need to work on that. So maybe not that. My learning speed is tempting. 5,000 is not the world for us, really. And this would be really good for catching up on our skills during the weekend. I mean, this is not for like right now, right? Like if I click on this. It is for right now. Okay, Kareem, you are not going to go out and collect like I thought you would. I mean, to be fair, you can get that chest. Oh god, but then we're gonna have the toddlers back. Cannonball. Okay, cool. Alright, you don't have time to take care of the toddlers. Okay, we have other things. We have more important things. Finish your painting, please. Please tell me they're not bugged somehow. Nope, they're looking pretty good, I think. They're all in here. You can talk, actually, because I really want their language skills to look good. Okay. Start raising big time. Speed in units per hour. Slow. Base learning speed. Okay. Do we have any way of seeing when exactly that's gonna run out? Talk about favorite plushie. I like that. That's a cool art style. No, that's inventory. I don't know why I clicked on that. Huh. Okay. It's just the autosave. And you're done with it. That looks so cute. I love that. Because of fatigue? What are you doing, Tyler? Why are you that tired already? I don't understand. You shouldn't be. Kind of want to keep it, but I don't know. We're gonna sell that. It's money. Then we go for a medium landscape because I love landscapes. I'm basic. Sit on the armrest. Has that always been an option? Ask about clouds. Technically Alice doesn't need language for now necessarily. She's doing pretty well on that. I don't think they're necessarily bonding with each other, given that they don't have much of a... Yeah, they can't do that yet. That's sad. I feel like if they spend some time together, they should maybe get a bit of points, you know, because they're gonna go into childhood without getting along with their siblings necessarily. You know what I mean? Oh, you're not going home automatically? Did I already cancel something here? Is the game doing things the way I prefer now? Okay, there is nothing over here. We do have a amethyst. We have a jade. Oh, I recognize names. Oh, but there's a box. Never mind. We're going here. A little bit of scratching in my eye again. I don't know why. Ah, this is where the astronomy club is meeting today. Cute. Ah, Among Us. Haven't played that in ages. Barely ever played it to begin with because I didn't really have many people to talk to when the game was in its prime time. It's kind of a point in my life where I was very much changing like social circles and stopped talking to a lot of people because they were, in my opinion, just not really good people. And yeah, so it's like my late teen years were a big resetting my life and figuring out the sort of people I want to surround myself with. Something I can very much recommend you do. But it was a little bit rough, you know, to see all of these things that were being big in pop culture at the time, and I couldn't really participate in them because I didn't know anyone, because I had basically just cut off most people. It was an experience. Okay, that's just bathroom need, not bathing need. That's good. Okay, you're gonna leave. Okay, they all leave then. That's good. So basically, I want you guys to take care of yourself for a little bit, and then your parents will give you some food, I'd say. You're still painting, you're collecting. Like, even these days, I wouldn't really say that I have like a big social circle, but the people that I do know, I very much appreciate. Like, I have reached this point of quality over quantity, you know? And like, I have people that I now have in my life, or like socializing times, they work out. Because for me, I'm not always going to be in the mood to socialize with everyone 24/7. I just have phases where I have low social energy. And that actually doesn't sound too bad. For happy emotion, it's not that much. I mean, our job performance is technically already pretty good because of our cooking. And, you know, on the other hand, that's 30 points currently. No, wait, that's 6. Sure, because why not get free vacation points? I used to know a lot of people that would get very offended if I didn't reply within like 10 minutes. And that is just something that, for me, doesn't work out when I'm friends with someone. I don't like being reachable 24/7. Like, for example, I have Discord open, like, 20... Okay, I don't have it open when I'm recording, even though my PC could handle it now. But it's just like a habit, so I don't get distracted. I'm always on busy. I don't like getting notifications for every single thing. I notice that the number changes on my second monitor, and I will look into it, but I don't want to, just... I want to be able to focus on other things and not get distracted by social media. Like, I don't know, call me old school, but I'm not a fan of this concept of reaching everyone at your fingertips 24/7 and expecting them to reply at an instance. I had so many times where I was just like genuinely busy with life things, where I was cleaning and I had people get mad at me for not responding within 5 minutes. Or a lot of times I turn on my PC in the morning. Like, I wake up, I get out of bed, I turn on my PC, I go brush my teeth, I'll go downstairs, maybe I'll make breakfast, maybe my parents are gonna call me over to show me something, maybe I'll go outside to spend some time with the dog, all of that while my PC is on and Discord has auto started. No idea with everyone I have known in the past, and like, that's no shame towards them. I know there are just people that prefer being more social and, being in active socialization moments, but that's just not for me. I do remember there was one person I had talked to for a while, and it was a bit weird. It's like, we're mid to late teens. I don't fully know. I wouldn't say we were dating, but it was like a bit flirty here and there, just to like explain the vibes. But we hadn't met IRL or anything. We were just texting, and literally just that we had never had a call or anything. It was very low key. And I was like, I ended up having a pretty busy time period because that was during the time when my life was just very much falling apart, because I wasn't going to school, because I had PTSD that I developed from going to school, which at the time was diagnosed, wasn't diagnosed. I actually don't fully remember. But that was like a big struggle. And then Christmas was coming up, so my response times, sometimes they took a day. Like, if I was exhausted by the end of the day and I saw they texted me, yeah, maybe I didn't reply right away. And I know that some people don't like that, and that's okay, but that's just not how I socialize, And then about 3 weeks after Christmas, my grandmother ended up passing away. And with that, I don't know, I got hit with like a bigger wave of depression. And there was just like a lot of stuff that was then quite messy because my parents had to take a lot of time off to clean out her apartment because they already had to pay like 1 extra month of rent, but they didn't want to add another month. During the time I was also actively going to therapy like 2 times a week, and they weren't always able to drive me then, so then my therapy was also very much becoming a mess, and my therapist started threatening me. That was cool. So during that time I was just not as active in conversation with that person. They ended up blocking me, and I still don't fully understand that because I did tell them about everything that was happening. And I don't know, for me, when I hear some of my friends say, oh, someone in my family has passed away, my first reaction is not going to be, oh my god, you have not replied in a day. How dare you? I have to block you. Like, I reach out to them, I make sure they're okay. I'm like, hey, if you ever want to talk, I'll try to find some time, if you want to hang out and watch a movie on Discord, I'll try to make that work, just let me know if you want cute dog pictures, I got you. Like I try to make sure the other person feels well instead of pushing them further down. I don't know. People are weird sometimes. There is a reason I'm not much of a people person, I guess. Okay, you guys are all done with your little socializing and further action things. Okay, you helped another para level up a skill. I don't know how, but you did. Congrats. Like, these days, I am friends with some people, and there are sometimes, especially with one person that I have super good conversations with. There are times where we don't text for a few days, and that is okay. Because then, you're gonna get a big message a few days later and like, oh my god, so much has been happening, this and this happened, and I've been really exhausted, but this also happened, and here, there's a funny thing I saw IRL that made me think of you. And, you know, like, I don't need to talk to everyone every day, and especially something, I guess this is, again, a very personal factor here. When I'm talking to my friends, I don't start the conversation with, hello, how are you? How has your day been? What are you doing right now? Because, you know, we are like at points, if someone's not feeling well and you want to talk about it, you're gonna text the person. And, you know, otherwise you're just going to be struggling like everyone in their mid-20s is. Like, I have people in my life that I get along with super well, but we still don't... There are times we talk like once a month maybe, and everything else is liking each other's WhatsApp status maybe. But that's fine. That doesn't mean I like you any less. That just means we're both adults trying to figure out their lives and being a bit busy and all that. And that's okay. That is how life gets. I don't know how we got onto that rant, but yeah. I mean, rant is a strong word. Just the topic of socialization in a digital age. I don't know. Like, I don't... I'm ancient, I guess. Okay, then you are also done. That's great. You're starting to be angry, but I do want you to do a little bit more stuff before you go to bed. You know, one more potty session to get that skill up. Heather still needs a bit before coming home. You put her on the floor.